What's up YouTube, this is TuProfeYouTube here, and we're going to keep on talking about interest rates, and this time we're going to talk about advanced rate of interest. But if you want to consult it, here it is. We can see here the difference between effective rate of interest and a nominal rate of interest, which we're gonna be remember it for compounded rate of interest. And I've been thinking about how to make this a lot easier for us. And the only thing that came up to my mind was an example, and a very usual example of us. So let's say we have a lot of money and we have $100,000 we need to invest, right? And we buy a house. We buy a house and we rent this house. And let's say we just rent it for a year, and after that year we're gonna sell it just by $100,000. Okay, we take our calculator and we say, okay, so this is what I'm getting. The percent of interest, the percent of revenue that I'm having here is like $12,000 for an investment that was $100,000 times 100. So it means that this is 12%. This is what we do, but what are the units of this? What are the units of this? So let's put this in a timeline, so we can see it a lot easier. We buy here and we get the rent here every single month until 11 and 12 here. There you go. And we receive here in 0, of course, 3, 4, so on and so forth. We get the rent on 11, but there is no rent on 12. See? So this is an advanced rate of interest. So it means that for a year, annually, we get or receive, in this case we're going to receive our money of our investment in a monthly manner, but in advance, as you can see here. And this is the rate of interest that we're having. But this is not comparable to any of our investments, the other investments, because we gotta compare it in an annual effective interest rates, or in an effective rate, whatever that is, monthly, effective quarterly, effective semi-annually, effective annually, whatever you want, but it has to be effective. And it is effective, as I explained on the video, because there is no other way to use interest rates under the financial math criteria for the equations. All the equations only work with effective rate of interest. So let's get this out of our system and let's turn it into an effective rate of interest. As you can remember in the other video, if we divide it by 12, we divide this by 12, we get 1%. And the only letter that it's going to be divided is the first one. So this annually turns into monthly in advance. Still, it is a nominal rate, and we need an effective rate. So we have two options for this. The two equations that can work back and forth given the circumstances. A due rate, it's equals to an advance rate over 1 minus advance rate. And if we need to find the advance rate for any reason, well, here in Colombia we need lots of this because this is a very hostile banking system. The due rate over 1 plus the due rate, if we need to find it for some reason to an advanced rate of interest. And this only works if the time is equals to the period of payment. So it means the first letter is equals to the second. You can only use these two equations if these two are equal. But this is not the problem now. Now we need to turn this into an effective rate of interest, so we need to use this one because we need it to be due. Since effective rate of interest are those in which the time equals the period of payment and the time is due. So for this, we do this. Monthly due equals to 0.01 over 1 minus 0.001, meaning 1.0101, I think, yeah, percent monthly due. So could this be true? So let's prove this, okay? First we're gonna draw the timeline or the cash flow, if you wanna call it cash flow, of this investment. So this is what we have. We invest $100,000 and we receive $1,000 right up front because we're gonna rent it for $1,000 a month. So if you pay here, you get paid all this period. So you're going to receive $1,000 here, everywhere, but in 12. But in 12, we're going to sell the house for the same money that we bought it for. So this turns into an equation that exceeds the reach of this video. So we're going to use this calculator, my old calculator, I love it so much. And we're going to put this cash flow here. So what it means is, if you have $100,000 here and you receive $1,000, if you invest $100,000 and you receive $1,000, what you get is a minus 99 on period 0, right? 0. I hope you can see this. And for the rest of the periods, but in 12, you get 1,000. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 for 11, and for 12 you get 100, right? I hope you can see this. Okay, so let's find the interest rate of return. Okay, let's exit this place and let's make to here payment. We get the cash flow and we get the list one, and we choose ERR, as you can see here. Okay, so that's the second choice, the second here, and let's see how it works. 1.01010101, which is the same what we found here, as you can see here. And this is an effective because interest rates of return always are effective, never are nominal. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.